Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Fat Feline, and welcome to Flowtastic. This is me and Future Quan's new podcast. This is our very first episode. I really hope you guys enjoy. I enjoyed recording it. The entire thing, as you'll find out, was recorded without Quan knowing it was being recorded because that's what he asked, so that he wouldn't be, awkward trying to fight for conversation. It's our first one. It's it is what it is. It's going to be a work in progress, obviously. Anyway, without further ado, I hope you enjoy. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy it. If not, let us know how we can improve. Alrighty, have a good one. Ciao. I'll be honest. I think I've maybe said the N-word once, like in my entire life.
Probably stupid though. Like he's probably reading a book or some shit. Yeah, you already told me about that.
I did do it like that. Like literally, when I got to the point, I said it so proudly. I don't remember what I was reading, but I had the line and I just owned it. I was like, I don't remember what the line was, but it was great.
Damn it.
But I'll be honest, like aside from that, I've never really said it out of anger. I've never said it like as an insult to anyone. I think I might have said it like once when I didn't know really what it meant, like when I was young, which doesn't really count, I don't think.
Damn it. That fucking hurts. Someday.
I think it's kind of funny though, just like the whole stigma about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny to see people get so upset.
Yeah, people do get upset.
Do you get upset, Quan? When a cracker says the N-word?
I get more mad when black people say the N-word.
Yeah.
That's how weird I am. Oh wait, I might be able to enable this. Ooh, bitch! I can't believe how. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, hold up. I think I might be able to. Oh shit, bitch!
What did you do?
Can you hear me now?
Oh my gosh! Dude. Turn it off! Turn it off!
Dude, I got the fucking.
It sounds so bad.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man, I just got the fucking thing to work. What?
It sounds really bad, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh. Maybe that's what it was hiding.
Maybe.
This is Blue Snowball, Blue Broccoli, Blick Bookie.
Blue the black of the blue.
When you eat your hamburger, last thing you want. Let's see.
Let's see. So I wanted to go through a few reviews for Sand Creek.
Oh yes, bitch.
Dude, they're funny. They're funny.
You said what?
I wanted to go through a few Google reviews for Sand Creek because I thought they were funny, dude. Like,
let me see.
Let's see. Immediately, I'm greeted with a 1 star that says, "The teacher got so mad at me for asking if I wanted to call my mom to tell her I was in trouble. He got so mad he let me back in the class, and he hadn't even bothered me for the rest of the day." And directly below that is another 1 star that says, "Please don't send your children here. This school is probably one of the worst schools you can go to. The teachers are terrible. None of them really do their job. The curriculum is almost entirely computer-based, and the students basically have to teach themselves."
But okay, I think that's where it gets separated. Where it's not really the fucking school, but actual teachers and who they hire. I mean, I guess it is affiliated with the schools because they do hire the fucking teachers, but at the same time, you never know what they're gonna fucking do.
Yeah. Another one though is from Thirsty $BB. That is his username. 1 star. They keep taking my fidget spinners.
That's what I would expect from a guy who's named fucking whatever.
Thirsty $BB.
Yeah.
Shout out Thirsty $BB.
Shit, yeah.
Another 1 star that says trash. Another one that just says terrible. There's a lot of just 1-star reviews. And it's pretty funny, to be honest. Let's see. I'm gonna sort by newest and see what we get.
That's interesting.
Quite a few 5 stars actually. It's pretty interesting.
What?
Yeah, I know. Let's see. 4 stars. Wow. Oh wait, hold on. This school sucks. I was supposed to get personal help and they said no, and that is illegal.
What? I didn't know that was illegal.
I didn't know that either. There's actually a lot of funny reviews just from stuff around town. Like if I go to literally that Come and Go across the street, there's so many. Let's see.
Okay, you're good. Say something.
Hello.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right, cool. Oh, let's see.
Shit, bitch.
There's a 1-star review for the gas station across the street that literally says, "My pee-pee small."
It's a fucking gas station. I would expect people from like Sand Creek, reviews from Sand Creek to head over to fucking what's their name? Come and Go. Holy shit, I miss saying Come and Go.
Yeah, dude, it's weird.
I just realized how fucking privileged those fucks are.
To have that right across the street.
Jeez, dude. But at the same time, it's also like, I don't want to say it's shitty for Come and Go because fucking high school kids are fucking trash, but
yeah,
I don't think he really. No, if anything, it fucking boosts their fucking sales. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So at the same time, you have to put up with fucking high schoolers, but at the same time, you're also making money. So what the fuck can you do? So
like they probably make so much cash. Like it's literally within walking distance of the doors.
I know.
For Sand Creek.
And you have first and second lunch, bitch.
Yeah. Like, that's a lot of money. But there's actually another review from 2 years ago, and this one's a bit of a story.
Oh, fuck. All right.
2 years ago, 1 star from a guy named Christopher. I use this gas station frequently, but after my experience tonight, I may consider somewhere else. I called multiple times to order a pizza, and no answer. He's trying to order a pizza from a gas station, keep in mind.
But, dude, Come and Go pizza
is tasty.
Dude, I thought 7-Eleven pizza would be good because the name like you see fucking 7-Eleven everywhere. There's fucking 7-Eleven in Korea, fucking all the fucking continents, and you expect them to have at least good pizza. Their pizza is literally shit you toss in the fucking oven. It's not like Come and Go. Come and Go I don't know who they fucking hired. I think they fucking hire people that actually work in fucking bakeries. Their shit is popping. I don't know why it's. Oh my god, that's one of the reasons why I want to move up north, like in Colorado or fucking.
Yeah.
I want to. Dude, I wonder if they have some. No, but it's probably just a Colorado thing. It's probably just a Colorado thing. I don't know.
I know Come and Go is like all over the place. I've seen them in California, I think. There's a few, elsewhere. I don't know if they're like East Coast. I think it's more of a West U.S. thing, but it's nice. But anyway, this actually goes on. Not only was he trying to order a pizza, I decided to just drive over, just to stand at the food counter to wait for the rude lady to stop mopping and take my order. When I asked what came on a pizza I haven't seen on the menu, I was rudely answered with her eyes rolling. After I placed my order, I waited to watch her continue mopping instead of starting my food.
I don't know why you would wait that long.
Yeah, dude. At that point, you just leave. You ask for your money back. You leave. You go to Pizza Hut or you go to Domino's. You grab yourself a slice.
They're fucking expensive.
You call it a night, though. That's like you admit defeat there. I bet you I know which lady it was. It was probably that the Russian lady or whatever.
Russian lady was always nice.
She's nice.
Actually, no, I can't remember who's who. I know there was I don't know. I would call her more German than Russian, but I don't know. There's a whole ton of fucks in that fucking building.
Dude, there's one lady. She's like this older woman. She's gray hair.
Does she have black hair?
No, she's
gray. Never mind. All right.
Yeah. She's. I think I'm her little sweetheart. I come in there like to every once in a while to grab a Monster and some candy, and she's always like, "Hey Trent," because I don't remember. I think I was.
So you want to fuck her?
No, dude. She's probably dusty.
Okay.
It's probably been a while, but no, she's just like always trying to chat me up while I'm like, I'll be in the back of the store trying to pick out a Monster for the night, and she'll be like asking me about my day from all the way across at the counter.
She wants to know
I'll
if
be
you're
like-
good enough for her to give you some dick. That's what she's asking. See if you're prepared. Damn,
That's
she
funny.
really wants some fuck.
I think so, dude. She recognized me from high school though, which is funny because I dropped out, so I didn't like go there for 2 years, and then suddenly I come back and she recognized me.
That's
Thought that was funny.
nasty.
It was funny.
Jeez.
I don't know. I do like the people there. They're nice. Like
They're
the thing
cool.
about Come and Go. Honestly, did you ever go? Yeah, you went to Maverick, right?
Mavericks. Fuck. Oh yeah.
You-
Well, I know they had those other fucks over there with the special little, like they had a more of a cooler building with like wooden shit. I can't remember, but it was a nice
Yeah,
designer.
you know which one it is. Well,
Yeah.
in there, dude, it's like they have a full Cinnabon in the back that you can go up
Yes.
to and order like any Cinnabon thing.
What
they
is what the
have-
fuck is that? Cinnabon?
Cinnabon, it's like
What is it?
cinnamon rolls.
Oh.
Like really they make them all day fresh when you order them.
Hmm.
And it's so good. They also have like I've always liked Maverick because they have just for the food. They have like the food that they make there is actually
Mhm.
like I would say it blows Come and Go. No, maybe not Come and Go pizza, but Come and Go in general out of the water for sure.
How's their pizza? Do they make pizza there?
They do make pizza, but I haven't tried it. What I have tried
Mhm.
though is their chicken nuggets, which are super good. And
You say better than McDonald's?
I would say better than McDonald's. Like that, they're that good. They're tender. They're
Jeez.
breaded nicely. They're made fresh,
Hmm.
and they're just tasty, dude. And they also have chicken sandwiches and stuff. But my favorite by far, I lived in Reno, as you know, and
Yeah.
I literally the apartments we lived in were directly behind a Maverick. So every day before I'd walk to school, I'd go to Maverick first. An hour before I have to go, grab myself this. They had these burritos.
Yeah.
It was about like the size of my the
Dick.
size of my bicep. It was about as long as my arm. Not as long as my arm.
What the
About
fuck?
half as long as my arm. It was a huge burrito. And
was in
what
it?
they did, they lined the outside with hash brown. Then they had a layer
my-
of eggs. Then they had
fuck?
sausage, bacon, ham, and like 3 types of cheese. And it was
What the fuck?
my breakfast, lunch, and dinner for months. Like
That's
that was I was living on a tight budget, so like being able to just go there and grab that for $4.
how much?
you know-
Oh, okay.
I eat
Not
half
bad.
of it before I go to school, throw it in the fridge, feed my dog, walk him, leave. And I come back after school. I normally skip like my later classes, so I'd come back early, and
Jeez.
I'd have the rest of it just sitting there waiting for me and eat that. And I'd play Arma or something for the rest of the day.
Man, high school is fucking good.
Dude,
It's-
I miss
no,
it.
but the fucked up. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All I could do is just. I always think the more I talk about it, the more, like, if I talk about it more, there will be some day where I'll be able to just fucking go back in time and just relive it. Every time I think I fucking talk about it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
damn, it literally sucked because the time I literally got my license to fucking go places with fucking you and me, that shit was like I only had it for like 2 months. I think
Yeah.
no, it was halfway through the fucking summer, which kind of shit because the whole month we could have been fucking like going, like we could have went. Actually, I don't know if going the first day of fucking Keystone is really. Yeah, it's pretty bad to go the first day because then it's longer lines. But shit,
Mhm.
man. Oh god.
Oh yeah. What's his face, dude? I've seen so many things about. Oh gosh, I forget his name. Robbie, not Robbie. Robbie Lund,
Oh, Jordy Lund.
Jordy Lund, not Robbie. I've seen so much about him, dude. I don't know what the full story was. I think you know better than me. He was like riding or something with some buddies.
He was
right?
riding and then he. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah, he was riding with one of his friends and he severed a really critical head injury, which makes me think like, what helmet was he?
Was he even
wearing-
wearing a helmet though? Because I know I've seen him ride without them.
I feel like most people will not let us like. I don't think to really be specific on that shit. Like I was reading Darren Bearclaws' message and it was like, I don't know. I'm still trying to get. I know it's probably hard for them to like, describe what happened, but
Hmm.
shit, dude. Yeah, I would really like. I know it's fucked up to ask about shit like that, but I would really love to know. Like, no, I wouldn't love to know, but I just really want to know like, what the hell happened.
Yeah, like I remember I didn't really know who he was. I knew of him. Like I'd
Remember when we
seen.
were watching Rampage at your house, and he was, I think he was the guy who got lost. He got lost.
He got
He
lost
took
and
the
like
wrong
walked
line.
down, didn't he?
Yeah, he took the wrong line. He didn't get lost. He took the wrong line, and he was just like, I think he did like some kind of 720.
He did something cool up the top.
I forgot what it was. You see, Nikolai Regat can do it all the time. I think it was like some kind of cash cork. Yeah, 720 corkscrew.
Something like that.
Something.
It's crazy to think about, like especially if he was fully padded, how it makes it like all the more real that a professional could still get hurt to the point of dying.
I know, and that's what, and that's what makes you think that like say people who know nothing about the sport and say like you can't do this because you're not professional and shit. And you look at this guy, he done like the craziest shit and he's still passed away for it, but shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it makes me like really question when I put on my pads and helmet. I'm like, what's gonna happen if I hit the ground hard enough? Like, will the helmet really help me if I'm hit by a car? Will the helmet really help me if I somehow fall off a cliff?
That's why you spend $1,000 on your helmet, I guess. Get a 24 karat dip. That I don't know. I'm not like that because I haven't broken anything yet, so I think the exact opposite.
Yeah, I know. You're so lucky. You've literally like I don't understand. Like you have these crazy crashes going 30 miles an hour on what was it, a 30-footer at Red Rock?
Oh, right in my bottom bracket case.
Yeah, you go flying forward. I was right behind you, dude. Oh, that was a scary moment because I could see it in slow mo in front of me. Like I was coming down, getting ready to hit the jump, and all I see is your tail just wrap around the back lip of the jump, and it just ejects you almost.
I think another thing is I hear a lot that people usually, like in a car crash, the people say if you have someone sleeping and someone driving.
Yeah.
Before the accident, the person driving usually probably tenses up before the crash, while the person that's probably sleeping just takes it cool. So from that theory, well, my theory, I think that the more tense up you are, the more you're able to get fucking hurt. So with that case, I kind of just let it fucking happen. I didn't fucking.
Yeah. Well, that's also another thing though. Is like that's why drunk drivers they can survive insane crashes. Is because their bodies just go limp instead of tensing up. So that's why you hear a lot about a drunk driver hits and kills a family of people in their car but survives it because his body just went limp and absorbed the crash rather than, or I don't know exactly how it works, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh shit, I don't. Yeah, you wasn't there. Actually, you were about to run over me that one time. Where this was when I had that problem with my feet fucking coming off of my damn pedals. I hit the. No, it wasn't even the third one from the highest one. It was the one right in the middle that I think maybe you hit or something. I did the second one, which is like I do all the time, and my feet were so high on my fucking frame. I just ejected, and once I hit the ground, I kind of just not face plant, but my face hit the ground, and I kind of didn't move. Like it was almost like I went unconscious. Because I was just so, because when my feet came off, I was just so drained. I was like, I'm just whatever. Only if you were there to see. Like it looked like I was a fucking rag doll, but I just got up because I remember you were behind me. So yeah,
dude, by far the biggest crash that I remember, not the biggest one, but like the one that had my heart stop. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, I remember.
It was, dude. I have the clip still. I sent it to you, didn't I? Just recently.
Yeah. Yep, I know which one. That was like.
It's so like the crack.
Still pissed though.
Did I cut it?
Yeah, like that really hurt.
Dude, I was worried. I genuinely thought it was your skull that I heard. So I was like, oh shoot, I need to stop in case he's dead. I don't want to film a body.
It's always the fucking How do you say that? It's always like the fucking sound. You have so much shit on your bike, it makes it sound like something. Like one of your fucking bones.
It wasn't your bike though. That was your helmet hitting a rock. Remember? Your
the only thing I remember. Oh yeah, because I did remember like as soon as I got up from that, like my teeth weren't rattling, but if I had like a really vibrating sensation in my like mouth area somewhere. I
Oh,
was like,
jeez.
fuck.
Dude, my biggest crashes have been my chain snapping. That
Yeah,
hurts
that's
so
hilarious.
much. I hate that. That like you survive these crazy crashes and I'll snap my chain and screw up my knee for a month. Like I don't
Yeah,
understand.
that that's why I'm trying to just like fucking
You get hurt more.
no, that's well that too, and plus I'm just trying to when I see a big jump, I just don't try to
Mhm.
think about it. Like I was at Santos and I remember I was hitting the left line and I still couldn't. I was trying to whip it, like I was clearing it, but I was trying so hard to fucking. Okay, so my problem is I think this is my problem with my whips. Like I think you've seen my shitty whips. I don't carve before it, and I ended up overthinking it and carving to the left when I should be on the right side. Some shit like that. Ended up
Mhm.
going, and I ended up doing some opposite kind of whip thing where the bike is on the wrong side. Yeah. So I ended up doing that, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm done. And I end up hitting the right line, which is like the biggest jump they have. I ended up hitting it, and I didn't even think the second time about it. I just did it, and it was crazy because I was pissed at myself for not understanding how to fucking whip. So I thought if I can't do this jump, then I'll just go fuck myself. Cause fuck, I don't know
Mhm.
what the hell's wrong with my head. Cause I usually when I end up getting pissed off, I just wanna hurt myself for some reason. It comes from skateboarding or some shit. Cause
I guess
usually
so.
when you skateboard, if you get hurt, it's kind of like it's whatever. Cause I don't know, bikes are a lot different though.
Yeah.
Skateboarding, I would fall every fucking time. Oh my god, that shit would hurt. Landing primo,
Mhm.
oh my god, I would fall a lot more.
Speaking of
Yeah.
skateboarding, because I've just been riding loads of street lately and stuff, I've been thinking more and more about getting a like a longboard to get around. Cause
Mm.
I don't know, I used to be really good at it at longboarding. I can never do skateboarding though because I have clown feet, you know.
Mm.
But
Um,
I wanted to get like a long board, so like a not a 6 footer, but you like fairly large.
I mean, a longboard, you would have to like. I mean, if you're traveling like point to, if you're not traveling, but if you're just commuting,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you would get a skateboard because, first of all, the wheelbase
Yeah.
is definitely. Oh my god, I'm putting a mountain bike in the fucking skateboard. The fuck, it's a lot shorter, so just for tricks and shit. But
Yeah,
when
the
you have a
travel
long,
isn't. You know, you gotta have at
yeah,
least 100 mil travel on there.
yeah, and if you're fucking rigid, just fucking stick to trails with no type of bumpy features, no rock walls. Yeah, basically,
you're gonna be a longboarding Joey.
yeah. Anyway, yeah. When I look at longboards, I look at fucking downhill and shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
that shit's pretty hot, but
That stuff
if
is
they
cool. It's just it's
they
so
haven't figured
sketchy.
out a way, how not to get speed wobbles. So until that doesn't come out, I'm not
Hey,
fucking
I know
riding
how
shit.
they could sit down.
Mm, it would hurt less, I think.
I don't know because
Cause you could roll if you get speed wobbles when you're standing up, you
yeah.
could literally be like thrown off of it by how much your board is fucking moving. But if you sit down, you could probably roll it out. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I don't know. I guess you could do the same thing when you're standing up, just roll it out. But they
Yeah.
have those skid plates now, so I guess it doesn't hurt as much.
I
Yeah.
mean, it depends. If you wear like if you fully pad up and be basically the downhill or the longboard Joey,
You know what
you know,
skid plate I'm talking about? The skid plates on their
the hand
hands.
one, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are, I don't know. It's that whole sport is just crazy to me because I always look at it as like the drifting of skateboarding because they just go
Mm.
so darn fast.
I think that's what's the best part about it. And there's no brakes, so that also like, I mean, you could. I'm pretty sure you could put. I'm trying to like brainstorm here. If you could put brakes on skateboard,
I imagine you could like some way or
but
another.
it'll be
I don't know about
like
disc brakes, but
it'll be like control. You would have to like control the. Actually, oh
Mhm.
my god, your rotors would have to be so fucking small.
Dude,
You have to hold that shit in
they'd
your
burn
hand.
up so fast.
Yeah.
Plus,
Eh,
I know those what about those electric ones? Like they
Oh
have a
yeah,
belt,
I'm
right?
pretty
So they
sure.
have engine brake kind of.
Yeah, I guess you could slow it down by, but I don't know. I think you would have to turn it off. Yeah, you would have to turn off your little battery when you're going down because they do have a
The
limit
engine
on them.
brake, yeah.
And then, but man, if it does get engine brake while you're going like because I think most of them are 30 miles an hour and you're going like
Yeah.
60. I don't know how fast most people go, but I'm pretty sure if you're going 60 and you get engine brake of 30, then that's
Hmm.
pretty. It's one hell of a fucking grip you gotta get on there because
Yeah.
yeah, jeez.
It's funny. Here, one sec. Let me close my door. Step away.
Mm. I'm so fucking ready for fucking Rampage.
Oh yeah, I did some more research into the whole idea of me getting into rallying, and I think I found a car.
What is it?
I need to save up another like $2,000 for it, but it's a 2009 Honda Fit manual.
Honda Fit.
Yeah, here I'll send a picture real quick.
I wouldn't know anything about it. All I know is that people drive through dirt on time shit.
Yeah, I've been really into it lately, like just the idea. And this thing, it's like a 4-door, but my plan was to get one, to gut it, put in a roll cage, get like it's typical, the typical interior, some 4-point seats, like 4-point harnesses, and just kind of make it like a race car basically, and then put some, fairly inexpensive new suspension in it. Maybe do something with the. Here, I'll send you a picture of it. There it is.
It's a 4-door.
Yeah, it's a 4-door.
Okay.
But it's like I've seen they go for like anywhere between $3,000 to $9,000, so they're not very expensive in terms of cars.
Yeah.
And 5-speed stock transmission. You can basically keep it stock, put gravel tires on it and better suspension, and gut it, and you'd have a rally car. Like you don't really got to do much to it to make it at that spec.
Yeah, but as soon as you get the rally car, like, did you check like if there's anything nearby?
Yeah. There's a few outdoor places. There's some BLM type land around here. I don't even know what BLM stands for. I know Black Lives Matters, but I don't know what BLM land, like what that kind of stuff stands for. I should Google that.
Jeez. But yeah, I would say like.
Oh, okay. It's Bureau of Land Management. So I guess it's like government-owned public lands that you can do whatever on.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I would fucking. You said you could do anything there?
Yeah, you can. Me and my dad have gone shooting and like driving and stuff out there. Take quads and bikes.
Build some shit there.
Yeah.
Something.
Well, I don't think you're allowed to build. I think that I don't know how many rules there are, but I don't think you're allowed to build.
Yeah, of course they wouldn't be there. I would assume so, but man, like, I would say like, man, only if you had some like other connections besides like, because this is one hell of a leap.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, the thing is though, I went from, racing in Reno, which I wasn't legally allowed to do, to kind of just not doing anything with cars. Didn't even get my license, stuff like that. And now I'm going to, once I get it, I want to be able to, have fun with the vehicle, be able to tune it and play with it how I want to. And actually, speaking of, places around here, there is I forget what it's called, but there's actually a rallycross school here, and there's a rallycross circuit.
Colorado?
Yeah, that goes through Colorado every year.
I know there's one that's in the United States. It's like called Dirtfish, I think.
Yeah, that one's like the whole states, but like I'm talking about here, I think literally in the Springs where I am, there is like something, I don't remember what it was called.
Jeez.
I don't know. I think that's what I'm gonna do though. That might be my next sport endeavor, like through my adulthood. Obviously, I'm gonna stick with bikes still, but like that's something I'd be willing to dump money into because I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I was just looking at Dirtfish's website and like their rally school is like, but I don't know like, oh, military discounts for 1,300. That's a lot of.
It's a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
money to go to the school though. But the
I
thing
just
is, like,
mm,
I've been driving off road almost my whole life. You know, like since I moved to Colorado, I've always been driving on dirt roads and stuff out in the country. At my grandmother's farm, we had lots of land to go play on. And then growing up, I was always driving, my dad's sand rail, his crawler. I was learning how to drive all that stuff. So it's like the off-road sort of motorsports has always kind of been my thing. Not necessarily motorcycles or dirt bikes, but
mhm.
more so on the car side of things.
The only thing I hate to happen is that you know, shit, you dump like all this, not dump all the money. Well,
Mm.
not like dump in a bad way, but put all this money into it and like,
It
cause
doesn't
like
pan out.
it would be like I wouldn't say it would be like I wouldn't say it would be like just running into something you don't know what you're getting into, but like
Mm.
I don't know, like
Well, it's
it
not
would.
something I want to do professionally by any means. It's kind of something I want to do like I do with bikes. I want to be able to go out to, some local
Well, in that case,
off-roading places.
I think you could do it because to like do it professionally and be raced by times, like
Yeah.
there's a lot of competitiveness out there. I don't think it's like I don't know how they do the whole classing thing, like if like
Mm-hmm.
novice and through cat 2 or whatever type
Yeah.
of shit they have. I don't know how that works, but shit,
I
like
just more want it to be a toy than anything. I want to be able to go out to like not necessarily a competition, but maybe a competition and be able to say, "Hey, I know how to drive this car pretty well. I'm going to compete, Might as well give it a try."
well
And
then to be honest, to be honest, I honestly think of course you won't have a car, but
mm,
dude, like simulation,
yeah.
like if you get a sim fucking setup, you would it's crazy because I don't know if you remember that one time fucking we were at Erie and
Yeah.
and I drifted around. That was if
That
I
was a
didn't
surreal
know.
moment, dude.
Yeah, if I didn't know how to fucking drift that one, if I never spent like 4 years on sim, I would have like fucking
Mm,
spun out because I would have instantly fought soon as the wheel starts centering itself. I would have just give it a little bit more and just spun myself out and look like a fucking idiot. But since I've been on sim for a while, the fucking muscle memory kicked in and I just
mm.
remembered everything that I did. It's just I honestly think you do better in real life because you feel that not G-force, but you could
You'd have that
feel the
muscle
actual
memory.
car. Well that too, but you also feel like where the car is going. So
Yeah, yeah.
if you're good in sim, I think you're even better in real life because you could actually feel when the
Mm.
car you can
Well,
feel what the car wants to do.
that's why professional racers use Sims. You know, it's
It's
because they
just
work. They
and
train you.
like yeah, and I also think doing the like, dude, oh my god, it took me the fucking longest time to like. I know everyone can drift, but like to properly like craft your perfect drift every month. So I first started out buying a sim rig. Not a sim rig. It's just a fucking wheel. I bought a fucking wheel. Every day, oh no, every week I turned down the stability down to 10%. So at first I started at 70. After I felt good on 70, 60, goes on a week
Yeah.
and then 40, 30, 20, and then to zero. And then when I was on zero, I felt fucking good about it. And then that's when shit started happening and
Hmm.
well, it's not like I fucking like I feel like if I got my hands on a drift car, I could do relatively better than someone that done it for the first time. Only because
Yeah. Well,
sim it's kind of like a shortcut, not a
mm.
shortcut, but it's a boost
Well, I mean,
rather
think
than.
about things like pilots. Before they're even allowed to touch an airplane. Well, not all pilots, but most.
Hmm.
They have to do a simulator or something. They
Yeah,
have to ride with another pilot. So it's always like you gotta learn or something. I feel like that would help me, but also at the same time, I'm not gonna be competing in the same class as Ken Block or anything like that.
Ken Block actually really sucks ass at rally, like
he?
racing. He doesn't suck ass, but he's not in the racing rally scene. He's more of like, I don't know what they call it in the fucking car world or whatever you want to call it, but he's more like a freestyle, like a mountain bike would call it a free racer. He's more of a drift guy, but he doesn't do rear wheel drive. He does all wheel drive. That's why his shit looks a lot nice. I mean, crazier, stylish, and.
I saw his garage tour where he went through his like top 5 mountain bikes that he owned.
Oh, I remember they did a custom one, which of course specialized.
All of his bikes were specialized, I think.
Every celebrity who buys a fucking mountain bike gets a specialized.
Well, it's because specialized oftentimes will be like, hey, you guys want a bike? We'll customize it for you. You know, like I know since he's sponsored by Troy Lee, they sent it off to Troy Lee to get his livery basically remade for the bike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
dude, like that'd be the life, honestly. Like just having all the bikes you could want, living in Park City, I think is where they lived. Just being able to, chill, go ride, and go drive your car professionally.
Yeah, I honestly think that's this is fucking sick. Yep. Shit, you can. What's your price range on your on the Honda? You said.
I was looking around. They go from about 3,600, I think was the cheapest one I saw, to like nearly $9,000 or more. So I'm looking for somewhere in the middle. Like whatever is close, that runs fine, doesn't have any mechanical issues, that I can kind of just use as a daily driver, and then slowly mod it over time.
But this is a front wheel drive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think front wheel drive would be more of like I would say it would be more of a competitive thing rather than fun. Well, I mean, front wheel drive, yeah, you could. When it comes down to it, for me, it's all about skids, which is, yeah, I can't fucking. Yeah.
Well, the thing about it too, it's more about like, I would see it as more like you're mastering the car itself, rather than mastering how to drift or trying to look the most stylish around corners. You're learning how to take the best lines and stuff like that, which I think is important.
Yeah, that's honest, but yeah, that's what I think too. Yeah. Yeah. But if you do end up going to that rally school, though,
I don't think I will, to be honest. Like, no, I don't know if I want to be racing. You know.
I was just like the same thing you do for bikes.
Yeah, I just enjoyed, farting around and having fun on stuff. It's more about just having fun on the thing, getting slightly better to the point where I can enjoy myself, and then cruising.
Yeah. After I fucking graduate from this fucking shithole. Well, it's not a fucking shithole, but fucking UTI.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure if I even want to fucking, cause after, I don't know, after you're done, like say if you get a job in a fucking Mercedes, BMW, or Toyota, when you get to work on your own car, it starts to feel like, doesn't feel really good, because you're already working on cars as your fucking job. So as you're gonna have to fucking work on a car when you're home on your off time, and that, I don't know how I'd feel about that. I was about to say, like, I would like to go to the fucking rally school and see like if there's any like technician jobs like around
they do
somewhere, and they could hire me.
They have like pit crews that go to the races, and instead of having your own pit crew, I think you can still have your own, but I think they have things like along in between stages where the driver can stretch to their legs quickly, and then they'll have a crew go over your car to make sure nothing's broken. Yeah, so I think that might be like something you could do, or not something you could do. Obviously, you could, but like if you mean something like mechanical, that'd be awesome. You get to work on literally everyone's cars, all sorts of different types.
Yeah, I'm also trying to figure out like how all these fucking people get into
Hmm.
honestly, I'm open to fucking like go. I'm honestly I'm open to go in fucking Europe and shit, but those contracts that most of these mechanics gets are pretty like fucking high up there, and I want to like figure out how they get shit like that. Like how do they?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Oh, that's why I'm trying to wonder if that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if my VA benefits would fucking cover rally school. Like that would be kind of fucking cool.
That'd be pretty damn
Like
cool,
because the only reason
actually.
why I'm going UTI is because my dad gave me his VA benefits, and that means he can go to any fucking school he wants to, and the fucking school pays for it. But I think you have to get like an associate's degree, and my school just got approved for an associate's degree, so I don't know if that means the same thing applies to rally school, but shit,
I
it's
don't
still
think it
cool.
does, unfortunately. I mean, maybe.
I I mean, like if they're just looking at it like if they weren't thinking about, oh, this is about driving, how to drive rally in schools and how to have fun. Like if they don't look at it like that, then I think I would be able to go to. But
Yeah.
most likely they'll be like, oh, this is just for fun. This isn't really a school. But in
Mm-hmm.
reality, it is a school. But
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
oftentimes the people who go to any sort of racing school, I wouldn't say they always get a career in it, but it's very common to end up being like a professional, you know?
hmm
Even if that's not your primary job, like if you work something else on the side, they'll still end up racing, you know? Like, I forget his name, but he started out sim racing. He's in England. Then he went to an F1 school. I think he got it like a lesson there as a gift, and then he decided to go there.
I
And
think I
then
know which one you're talking about.
I
It
don't know
was
if I
like
have the story right though.
Gran Turismo held some kind of
Competition, right?
yeah, some kind of competition, and whoever won got like a seat in the Nissan racing fucking I don't know
I think that
in
might have
the
been it. I remember someone he like went to a thing for a class, then he wound up going there full time, and then he became a Formula One racer. So it's like,
I would
it,
say he wouldn't go. I wouldn't say he did Formula One. I don't know.
I don't know what
I
it
know he
is.
didn't do because Formula One is that's how you know you fucking be it. Like you have to like it first starts from fucking go karting to
Mm-hmm.
GTS to Formula. I think it's Formula Three, and then
Mm-hmm. Well,
I don't know
it's
how. I don't know what kind of formulas they go up to,
I think
but
it's like it's junior something, right? It's Formula something junior. Then it's Formula 3, Formula 2, and then Formula 1, maybe? Or is it
I
I don't
actually
know.
don't know. I'm just talking out my ass. I don't really
Yeah.
know. I just saying.
Dude,
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know
act
how
like
it
I
works.
know. Yeah, it's like I think it's literally the same thing. Like the whole school thing, I literally think is like the same reason why I'm going to UTI because I have no experience. Some people go to UTI and already have the experience, and there's no reason for them to go because they already been around cars and shit. But if
Yeah.
you haven't been around like racing and shit, you end up having to pay for it because yeah, you just never experienced it. Or it's like the reason why I don't know why I'm going because I there's a if I would have how do you say that if I was so interested in UTI or in cars. No, if
Mm-hmm.
I was so interested in cars, I would have never been to UTI because I would have been already interested in it, and I would have known it. I would have known it head to fucking toe.
Yeah, yeah.
But since I don't know shit about it, I have to go to school for it, so I know shit about it. So I think that just speaks for itself. I don't know why I'm still fucking going UTI. I don't know. Maybe because my dad has fucking expectations and shit, and it kind of and fucking disappointment is kind of like the worst thing possible.
Yeah.
So you end up fucking going because that's his expectations or some shit,
Mm-hmm.
which is really fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
It's
that's
like
a.
since, mm,
Oh, I was going to ask, just kind of derailing that conversation, unfortunately. But I
yeah,
was
go
going to
ahead.
ask, kind of leading on from, like schooling and stuff. Like, once you're done, are you gonna go to like a rally school or something? Or are you gonna take one of those contracts from like Toyota or something and work for them for a few years?
What I'm hoping is that once I graduate from the base program, which is just normal UTI, which takes like, I have a couple more months left. I don't know exactly because I'm shit at math.
Yeah.
But when that's done, when I graduate from there, the program I'm in now, that's not the end of it. Then I have to do some MSAP program, which is like some special program, depending on which dealer you go to, like Toyota, Mercedes, Porsche. If you're lucky, Porsche has a 12% acceptance rate or whatever. I don't know. They're just hard to get into. It's on everyone's top list. Yeah, all depending on what manufacturer you go to. Yeah, they'll have different weeks and shit. But I'm hoping that I could just graduate, go back to Colorado, stay there for a couple of months and shit.
Yeah.
Then possibly maybe go back to Florida and do like a interview with one of them. I don't know. Maybe I would have to. I'm thinking that I talked to, because usually most of the time when you graduate and go talk to one of the manufacturers, they send you out for training like as soon as possible. And I'm trying to like take a fucking break because I didn't have a fucking break. As soon as I graduated from high school, I had like 2 months, and then I went over to fucking Florida.
Yeah.
Like my dad asked me, but I honestly didn't think. I think he was just fucking with me because it's like a rhetorical question. Rhetorical? Chicken walk? Rhetorical question. Like he knew what I would say, so he was like, so you sure you don't need any time off or some shit? Like I said no, because he knew I was gonna say no. Shit, he set me up. That was a perfect fucking setup.
I think you got bamboozled.
Yeah.
He got bamboozled into going to UTI.
Yeah, and I missed out on a fucking there was a fucking race in Colorado. I forgot which race it was, but it was like nationals, some kind of shit like that.
Were you gonna enter?
Fuck ass, yeah, I was gonna enter.
Oh, I would have been your mechanic.
Yeah. Shit, that would honestly, like, I can't die yet because I don't know where I would rank. Like Nico Malali was there, fucking Aaron Gwynn, all those fucking guys were there. I would just love to compare my fucking time with theirs. Oh my god. But I only knew that when I was in Florida, which hurt.
Oof, that sucks.
But
dude, honestly, once you left for Florida, I just like almost stopped riding because I just didn't have anyone to go with. I was like, I don't feel motivated. I'd rather just sit on my ass and eat some popcorn and watch movies.
I'm honestly not giving up on that fucking dream of being some kind of ambassador or some shit.
Like a brand ambassador?
Like yeah, like remember the guy I showed you that was like really slow and he was on a bike brand and he was still getting like free shit from them.
Do you think though that he knew someone? Like, did he know someone to get that deal?
To be honest, I never seen any. Actually, well, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but man, I honestly like don't think so. I think he just made some good ass videos, and you end up. I don't know. He must work somewhere, like probably Pink Bike or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know though, because good editing can really make bad writing. If you can edit well, and you can set it up to good music and stuff like that, then that can completely change the game. Even if you're not particularly a good writer, a brand will say, this guy's really good at editing. If we give him free stuff, he's gonna do good at representing our brand in his videos with his editing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So that's why if you can edit like really solid, and like even if you can barely even bunny hop and you can edit really solid, then that's gonna attract people more than, not necessarily more than good writing, but you stand way more of a chance than a crappy video with crappy writing, you know?
Yeah, but I just can't remember what he did that was so.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was an editor or writer. I don't know, but whatever. He's riding his bike. He's fucking doing it. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Speaking of biking and stuff, were you wanting to do like? Are you gonna start doing biking stuff on your YouTube? Do you think?
When I get a fucking GoPro.
Yeah. Gonna start making.
Because honestly, the fucking, I don't know where. Well, Santos, but they have like, I don't know. I'd have to find a. Yeah, I have to find a GoPro. I was thinking about just getting a shitty one from Walmart, and if I didn't like it, just return it. But I could just get a GoPro Hero 4 or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could get the 4 because people.
There's a Hero.
Like that one.
Yeah, there's a Hero. There's a Hero. Yeah, GoPro 4, but I don't know. Like, there's a guy selling it for $50, but after buying those fucking tires, you know what was wrong with tires, right?
Yeah, yeah, they were like off tread or something, right? There's something weird about.
Yeah, so they were like defected Maxxis Minions, and I got them for $45. So what makes me think that a $50 GoPro is even like intact or whatever?
Well, I mean, think about how cheap they are when they're brand new. I think every single one when it's released is $200. $299.
Well, there was a new one that fucking came out. I forgot. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, like the super, like the hyper smooth, the GoPro 8 maybe. I don't know. Let me look it up real quick. Or are you already doing it?
I'm just looking for the GoPro Hero, like the retail price for it now.
Okay, the most recent one is the Hero 8.
Are you fucking kidding me? No, that can't be from fucking Amazon.
Oh, dude, why not just get like a 7 for $200 or something like that?
I'm trying to figure out why a fucking Hero 4 Black is still at $374. That's not even.
That's not.
That was a long time.
You can literally get a Hero 7 Black for cheaper with like 50-piece attachment thing.
Mm-hmm. Like, we have one. There's so many on fucking Amazon, like knockoff ones, but.
Dude, I had. Oh, I gotta find the clip somewhere, but I had this old one. It was a GoPro ripoff, and it had a built-in fisheye that you couldn't remove, and it was made for snowboarders. So it was like super, really well built, made to stand out against the snow. Nice fisheye on it, and I mounted it. I don't remember where I mounted it, but it had this built-in like smoothing already, this built-in gyro kind of thing. And it was, you know, I wouldn't say it was it was maybe a year or maybe the same year that GoPro came out with its sort of auto stabilization stuff.
Yeah.
And it was just back then it could only record in 1080p, couldn't do 4K. But for me, like, I would go diving with it. I would try and film crappy little BMX clips. That was before I could actually properly bunny hop up a curb, but I was still doing, you know, drops and stuff. So I'd go out and film that.
Interesting.
Like GoPro ripoffs, though, there's so many of them.
Yeah, just I typed in fucking GoPro and I got like at least 5 of them. I got more knockoffs than actual ones. Like, there's one for $39.99 and it says 4K, but I bet it's like they didn't. Yeah, there's one at Walmart for like $63, but it's red, and I want people to think that I have an actual GoPro. That's hard.
What about the Session? Isn't that one pretty cheap?
The Session, is that like,
it's a little cube one.
Oh no, that one's just as expensive. Well, it's $150, which is like.
That's still pretty expensive.
Like this one, pink. Like it's.
I think though, the whole thing about like chest mounts and stuff is cool, but I will never like stop drooling over IFHT. Like they take that big old 4K camera up into the woods and just film these gorgeous shots.
They're probably still fucking trying to. They're probably financing that shit today. Dude. Fucking rich.
It's like $40,000.
Exactly.
But it really pays off though. You can really see, and I'm pretty sure they do like other work with it. I'm pretty sure they're freelance, but it really pays off when they hike up there and get those shots. It looks so much better than any GoPro edit could ever look.
Did you see the one with Yolanda Neff?
I think so. Yeah.
It was an advertisement. Trek actually put them on their website for advertisement.
I think they're sponsored by Trek.
Well, probably now, because they put them up. They put up an advertisement on them.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool with Yolanda Neff, and Yolanda Neff is sponsored by Trek. It was one of their new bikes that the frame geometry was like a hardtail, but it had full suspension on there. So it's like, holy shit! There's a GoPro Hero 3 Plus for $60 in Colorado Springs.
Really?
And I hate that because I want to see only Orlando shit. GoPro Hero 4 Silver 80, GoPro Hero Session 4 100. It's really fucking GoPro. Oh,
no, one second, I'm getting a phone call.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, give me a minute. I'll be done. Like 4 minutes. Bye. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's cool to look at, like, just all the different ways that those things work. Anyway, I'm gonna drop a bombshell on you right now. For the past 59 minutes, I have been recording all of our audio.
Yeah, I knew you were recording. Because you put your voice on.
Yeah.
I know that we were talking about shit. It felt like a podcast.
I tried my best to carry the conversation, like not let the topics drop. I'm still recording now, actually. I was going to do the outro, being this is the outro.
Yeah, I'm all cool.
The intro is literally us talking about, I've never said the N-word. Anyway, yeah. So we there's lots of topics in there, lots of stuff for people to unravel if they somehow stumble across this, basically a shit post. And I don't know, it's interesting. I think it's cool to see how bikes and cars and games kind of affect the way we think about shit. It's interesting.
Yeah, didn't talk about games that much, but we barely. What did I don't even know.
I don't even know all the stuff we talked about, to be honest. Anyway. Yeah, now that now that you've probably already known, but now that the bombshell has been dropped, would you like to say anything to people?
Go ride your fucking bike.
Hey, I like that. All right, that's the name of our podcast. We're the Go Ride Your Fucking Bike podcast.
Go ride your bike. No, ride your bike.
RYB.
No, well, actually, ride. You know that shit that people say in, like, blah blah blah, sleep, repeat, or something like that.
Yeah.
Ride, game, drive, ride, game. No. There's a shit. The only reason why I would cut drive out is because a lot of people. There's a big ass community full of fucking car people, and like they'll fucking check us up for saying something fucking wrong. Like, no, you're.
That's not how rally works. Why would you buy that car? This one's so much cheaper, or something like that, just because that's what we've talked about.
No, Magnaflux doesn't get in cracks. It technically detects the flow bench for activating how much potential horsepower you could get from. I'm gonna stop because I sound stupid. I drove it on for too long.
Anyway, guys, I'm Trent. This is Quan, aka Future Quan. Yeah, that was it. This podcast will probably have a name by the time it gets posted anywhere. For now, I'm thinking, ride, drive, jack off, repeat. That sounds pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah. Anyway, it's been good. It's been literally almost exactly an hour. If anyone listens to this or whatever, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway.
Was that live streaming?
No.
I was about to say. That's crazy.
We should do that, though.
You should just do it, because I wouldn't stutter.
Yeah.
If you don't tell me when you're recording, I won't stutter.
No, you would notice, though, because I go from, oh, yeah, blah, 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 to it. So
yeah, but then
voice.
Yeah, but then I would just, like, fucking play with it like I did now. Like whatever. Yeah.
All right. Yep. This is Quan, aka Future Quan. A link to his channel will be down below. I'm Trent, and yeah, that's us. Ciao.